Parents strongly caution the following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue.
Happy Saturday night. You guys know we don't do Saturday shows very often, but we're going to do it for these fucking guys because this is a band. We literally got 27 emails right after we played their video on Plugged In. Everybody blowing us the fuck up. So here they are. Here's fucking Joythief. How you guys doing tonight?
Uh-oh.
We're doing all right, man. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
How y'all doing?
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. We're fucking fantastic. Saturday night, you know, some drinks, whatever, even though some of us still have to fucking work tomorrow, but it'll be all right.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
I'll fucking get through it. It'll be all right. It'll be all right.
Another day, another dollar.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's right.
It never fucking ends, especially when you get my age. Definitely never ends. So we're gonna, you know, I'm gonna let you.
Issues.
Yeah, we have that fuck shit too. That's annoying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you kick it off, brother.
So what's some of the best times that you guys have had so far in creating your guys' band?
I think what's kind of wild is how fast everything has kind of happened. Like, we just kind of linked up, started writing some songs, and it just started rolling out, and we pretty much have a full EP written. We just haven't recorded all of it, but yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much, yeah. I would say that's the coolest part about it so far.
I know you guys have like literally blown the fuck up because like I found you guys on YouTube. Found your video. I watched it. I was like, these guys are fucking amazing. Oh, cool. They're fucking close to me because I'm right here in South Carolina. I'm only about 4.5 hours from y'all. So I was like, all right, cool. Kind of a fucking local band because my area don't have fucking local nothing. All right, cool. I dig it. And then all of a sudden I started seeing y'all plastered all over fucking Facebook. Any metal group I went to, everything I went to.
You know,
Joythief. I'm like, Jesus H. Christ. I've never seen a band blow up this goddamn fast before. I was like, all right. I hit up my assistant, was like, we have to get these fucking guys on this goddamn show. Have to. Because if they blow up anymore, we're fucked. Man. So get them on the damn show.
Right. So, and, you know, and one of the things that I saw from your music videos was that you guys just look like you're just having fucking fun on there. Like everything that you guys are doing.
For sure. I mean, I feel like that's something that people forget about is we do this for fun. It's not just a business.
No, yeah.
Like, it's for fun. We love this shit. That's why we do it.
Right.
Well, you got to in this fucking business because the business of making millions of dollars being a musician are long gone these days. So, you know, if you go into this thinking you're going to be a fucking billionaire, you might as well hang that shit up right now because it's not going to happen.
Yeah, no, for real.
So on
Yep.
that, if you guys could have your choice of putting together a tour with 3 other bands, who are those 3 bands that you would like to go on tour with?
Can they be local bands or does it have to,
Sure.
like, any band?
Anything. Yeah, any.
Wow. Throne for sure. Throne would be number 1 probably for sure because I feel like we kind of have their vibe. Shit, bro, help me.
Man, I really love Mouth for War, and I hate that they broke up. But I would love to tour with them if they ever got back together.
And
Alright.
Tala, I would say probably Tala. I really like them.
They are. So I actually have a story.
Apologize for the poor connection.
Oh, you're good. I know that there's a little bit of a lag, so we'll work with it. I actually have a little bit of a story about Tala. Their very first record label that they were ever on. I've been doing this whole interview thing for a very long time, and their record label ended up in one of my shows, and they're like, "Hey, we got a new band that we're kind of pushing. Can we send you something?" I was like, "What? Like in the mail?" And they sent me a message, over DM. They're like, "Yeah, we want to send you something." I was like, "All right." So I get this fucking box, and I open up the box. They were like, "Do it on a live feed." I said, "Okay." So I opened up this box. The first thing they pull up is this wadded up fucking like blood-stained, dirt-stained fucking like plaid shirt that I have no idea where the fuck this thing came from. So I'm like, all right, that's kind of fucking weird, but whatever. So then I go and there's like toilet paper, tons of fucking toilet paper. So I'm pulling out all this fucking toilet paper. And then I get out and then it finally turns into like stapled to the toilet paper are a bunch of stickers of Tala. And then towards the bottom of the fucking box, I finally get out there and there's this like old school MP3 player or MP3 and MP4 player that could play videos. There was only one thing on it. And I hit play and it was Tala's video at the time. And I watched it and it was the fucking coolest shit. And they ended up actually sending the video for me to actually play on the show. But I was like, that's the most fucking bizarre shit I've ever seen a record label do. And I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
It was fucking weird. All right, Mosh, you up.
So, given the fact that we was just
Yeah, that would have probably thrown me off too.
talking about the future and everything else like that, what is y'all's feelings on AI helping create music?
Personally,
I know it's a tough question. It's a tough question.
I just want to
Let's see. Uh-oh.
and I enjoy that human element in music.
So how do you feel about AI creating like album artwork and stuff? Oh, we lost them.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Technical difficulties. You got to freaking love them.
Yeah, we lost them. It's
So-
all right.
Oh, man. You
Well,
gotta-
if anybody hasn't seen Joythief, get on YouTube and go look at their videos because they're an amazing band.
Or you can just stay put because we're actually going to play one of their videos during the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But their videos are amazing. The band they just have a lot of fun with what they do. And
Well, I mean, it's
they'll blow up.
absolutely, you really don't see, local bands blow up that goddamn fast.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a band blow up that fast like that locally in a long time. Now, of course, we're not in every single fucking local market, so we don't know. There might be bands that have done the exact same thing in other parts of the country. We just haven't heard about it or seen it.
Right.
But for me, I'm on all these fucking metal groups all damn day long. I'm always on all these.
No
groups.
way.
There we go.
Here we go.
Okay.
Wow. The phone works better with no Wi-Fi.
Much
Oh
better.
wow!
That is 100% better.
Oh,
Hell
there we
yeah.
go.
All
I feel
right.
like this is official now.
Yeah, there we go. Now y'all are on it.
Now we can answer questions.
Sorry about that.
Dude,
you're
is that
good,
a
you're good.
fucking Yu-Gi-Oh shirt?
Yeah, it's Dark Magician.
Dude,
Age
Yeah.
yes.
What?
There
Hell
you
yeah.
I love it. Sorry, we gonna have fun tonight. We gonna have fun.
Here we go. You done fucking got
go.
goddamn
Oh boy.
hard on. So
Fuck
I'm a
off.
nerd as well.
Yes, nerd.
Nerd status over here too.
we all are to certain shit. Like I'm the fucking Star Wars fanatic. So I'm
Well,
a big,
since you brought it up, ask it then.
what?
Because you brought up Star Wars, ask the
You
question.
motherfucker. All right,
Yep.
fine. Star Wars or Star Trek? Please don't hurt my feelings.
Star Wars, man.
I'm not saying anything.
Oh,
I mean, that could go both ways, though. I mean, we've heard answers from both sides, and and they've been legitimate reasons from both sides. But our fan over here, he's a diehard Star Wars fan, and
Well,
he's
yeah.
not a
I mean,
fan of
yeah.
Star
There's always been this like rivalry. Ever seen fucking fanboys?
yes,
Oh, yeah.
I've seen fanboys.
My favorite scene is when they got that phaser in the shop, and they kick him out. And it's the most joyous thing that they could have done.
Oh, my favorite.
Okay, Marvel or DC? That's what I have to know.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit!
There
You
goes
stealing my
Oh,
question now?
Straight to it. Straight to business.
You know what? Here's my
I'm
thing.
going Marvel.
I'm both
Yeah, I respect that.
because like
I
to
like
me,
both.
I like the Marvel movies better than the DC movies, but the DC shows have been a lot better than the Marvel.
Yeah, 100%.
So
Always.
it's kind of, they both have their like pros and cons in them, but I have my favorite heroes and villains in Marvel. I have my favorite heroes and villains in DC, and mine
Same.
are all like fucking far out. Like I've never met anybody who's into the same characters as I am, because like Marvel, it's Moon Knight and Mr. Sinister.
Okay.
And DC, it's fucking Blue Beetle, and my favorite villain's pretty standard, Mr. Freeze.
I respect it. I'm a Spider-Man fanatic.
Okay,
Spider-Man's my go-to.
Yeah, I dig Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Yeah, for sure.
I've always been a fucking Spider. I liked all the like symbiote series with fucking Venom and Carnage and all
Yeah.
that shit. And I used to collect all the Marvel Funkos of all the Spider-Man and fucking symbiotes and shit like that.
Hell yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm getting like a full Spider-Man like sleeve on my arm. I've started the Spider-Man. It's kind of hard to see, but
Okay.
but I'm trying to get Venom like right here. Like, yeah, Spider-Man fanatic, dude, for real.
That's fucking awesome.
All right, who you got on DC? Do you like anybody in DC?
Bro, Batman. I'm basic.
Batman all day.
So here's my thing. Do you feel like Batman is like DC's Iron Man? Because that's kind of how I feel like.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, but neither of them have powers. They're just rich as fuck.
Yeah.
Well,
That's their superpower.
I'm gonna throw something at you. Sorry, CB. Who would win? Who do y'all think would win in a fight? Batman or Iron Man?
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Oh yeah. Iron Man.
Iron Man's
I don't know.
Man's smarter.
I don't know. Iron Man's pretty smart, but Batman's also pretty resilient.
Yeah, that is true. But I mean, if Iron Man, does not take pity on him and finishes his ass off.
Oh no, yeah, over with.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Exactly.
See,
All right.
I feel like Batman would find a reason or find a way to get rid of Iron Man, just like he did with the with every member of the Justice League. He has
So
a smile on every single person.
I feel like he could, but does he have enough time? That's the question.
I don't know, or if he can find a
Does he
big,
have enough time to come up with something? Because Iron Man's quick.
or find a big enough magnet.
What's his AI in his?
Yeah, that is true too.
Jarvis.
Yeah, he's got Jarvis, bro.
Yeah.
Well, no, now it's Friday, given the fact that he was upgraded and everything else like that. Because Jarvis ended up being Vision, right?
Yeah, Vision.
Oh yeah, that's right. In Age of Ultron. Yep.
Yeah. That is
I'm sorry. I've seen those that whole fucking timeline at least fucking 12 times.
Same. I feel it.
Gotcha. All right, CB, you're up, bro.
All right. So, what is the best time of the day that you guys have to receive the best motivation for your music, or for for anything that you guys get ideas for your band? What's the best time of the day for you?
Dude, honestly, for me personally, it's when I'm sitting at home and I just got off of work and I'm listening to this band and I'm rolling up something and I'm just vibing, and the next thing you know, I just got something I want to send to Austin real quick, or Austin's probably sending me something and be like, what do you think of this? I'm pretty sure he's doing the same thing too. What do you do?
I would say for some reason after I skateboard, I feel like I'm better. I don't know. I feel like my senses are more open. It's weird. I'm the guitar player, so like I don't know. It's weird. It's like I'm using my legs, but my hands work better.
So
I get that though.
I actually really like that question because I was thinking about that the other day because I'm a musician myself.
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting there, I was like, God damn, I realized like every time I fucking sit down and I start writing a lot of really good stuff, it's always like fucking butt fuck early in the goddamn morning.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Like I'll go to sleep and then I'll wake up and I'll literally like dream like songs.
You're
and
like
wake up immediately like 6:30 a.m. and fucking grab my bass and I'm just sitting there fucking playing. And I'm like, I'll fucking sit down, start recording.
You're
shit.
in that half asleep flow state, dude.
I'll sit there and start recording shit. I'm sending it to my guitarist, and he's like, "Bro, you realize it's like 6:30 in the morning?" I'm like, "Yep."
These numbers can't stop me. I can't read.
Sorry, man. This is when it hit. I gotta record it and I gotta fucking send it before I leave.
I got the itch.
It's gotta be done. He's like, yeah, but can't you do it at like normal human time? I'm like, well, it is normal human time for me, motherfucker. I gotta work. I'm used to getting up. I'm not just because you fucking work the goddamn late shift. I work mornings, so my ass is up at fucking 6 o'clock in the morning. I can't fucking help it. All right, so if you guys could spend 24 hours with one of your musical heroes, who would it be and why?
I've never thought of that one.
Bro.
Yeah, wow.
Bro, I got impulsively Mitch Lucker if he was still alive.
Okay, I dig that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I hate to be that guy, but he was the first band I got into. Like most of my childhood was like mostly like 80s hair metal. But Suicide Silence was the first metal band I ever got into, like experimenting into my own music taste. And he got me into screaming. Wanted me to start like actually like mimic him and like also his stage presence as well. And then obviously, of course, I had other inspirations later down the road, but like him, I would just love to have a conversation with him and just be like, yo, you're like the coolest dude. Thank you for being the biggest inspiration to me because I wouldn't be who I am today. And I would just love to like hang out with him, share beer.
I got to meet him one time, and I got to hang out with him, and he was one of the coolest, most down to earth dudes that I ever met.
I heard a lot. I never got the chance.
I think I was in my 20s whenever I met him, and I went to a show. It was actually, I didn't know any of the bands at all. And I went to the show, and it was actually Suicide Silence and Whitechapel, which is how I found out about both bands at the same time, and I fell in love with both of them. And I'd never heard anything that heavy. Like the heaviest band at the time I listened to was probably like fucking Coal Chamber.
They're still pretty heavy.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm in my 40s, so fucking Coal Chamber was really kind of what pushed me into the heavier stuff.
Yeah.
But discovering them and just going to that show, I had no idea. I went to all the shows, and I went to that show, and I was like, holy shit, what the fuck is this? And I was blown away by him, and I went up and talked to it. He was walking around talking to everybody.
That sounds awesome.
He didn't go back. Like, he literally, as soon as they played, because they played first before Whitechapel did, and he came out, and the whole band was just walking around the entire fucking crowd talking to whoever would talk to them about their music. Everybody.
Yeah.
And they were handing out little like fucking EP, like little 3-song fucking CDs to fucking anybody who would just take one. They didn't give a shit. So it's always cool to see bands like that will actually do that. Because I've seen bands that come in and they might be a little bit big, 25, 35, 40,000 followers, but they act like they're fucking Slipknot.
Yeah.
Won't talk to nobody, won't hang out with nobody. Won't.
I wrote a song about them. It's called Knockoff.
Yeah, our newest song.
Today. I was just listening to that today.
Oh, y'all heard it?
Yeah.
That song's about people what he's talking about right now.
So what led to writing that song about them?
Well, exactly the way it makes you feel, man. I see it almost every day, and it's like, bro, like, quit riding the coattails of everybody and just be original. You know what I mean? You want to get somewhere and don't rip somebody off or anything like that. Just be you. Be genuine. Be out there.
Mm-hmm. So it's it's nice hearing a younger band say that, because most of these younger bands that you talk to, even ones that we've interviewed on the show, they're always like, oh, we want to sound like this. And I'm like, you already made your first mistake.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Yeah, exactly.
Why are you even walking into a band having that in your head? Because I guarantee you, no matter what you have in your head, you think, oh, I want to sound like Slipknot, I want to sound like Coal Chamber. By the time you get 4 or 5 other guys with you, I guarantee you that is not how it's going to fucking come out.
Mm-hmm. So you broke the fourth wall of our band name, like 1,000%. Joythief means like comparison's the thief of joy. So like everybody wants to compare themselves to everybody and compare things to other things, and not just with music, but like with life in general. Yeah. So it's just like, who's the real Joythief? Like, it's all of us.
Makes a lot of fucking goddamn sense, and I fucking dig the shit out of it.
Hell yeah.
We dig the shit out of it. All right, Steve, you up, brother?
So how did you guys all meet? Are you guys all just friends, or did you guys find a couple people that were just doing really good things and you brought them in?
So I'm gonna speak on my perspective of this. I knew Austin because I'm in another band called First One Dies. It's been around a lot longer than Joythief, and Austin at the time when I first met him, he was playing in a band called Drowned, and we played a show together. And that's how our relationship started. Unfortunately, Drown disbanded, and Austin made a post, and I was like, I got a lot of free time because I, at the time, lost my job. All I was doing was Uber Eats and DoorDash, so I had a lot of time. And he made a post, and he's like, I'm looking for a vocalist for a new project. I hit him up. I posted on the comment, and he's like, do a submission for me. And what was the song that you wanted me to do originally?
It was Snake Eyes by Sworn In.
Oh yeah. I didn't know all the words to that one, so I was just like, bro, can I do like Alpha Wolf? And he's like, only if you do Sub-Zero. So I did Sub-Zero, and I sent it to him within like I think 3 days, something like that. He's just like, sold. Take my money.
I dig it.
All right.
I mean, that's just absolutely wild, though. I'm sorry. Like, it's crazy how the internet comes in handy and will also fuck your entire world up and at the same time.
Yeah.
It is. It is. I mean, the internet, and we've talked about this in the form of music before in the podcast, how the internet kind of made, as far as music, it did good, but it also did a lot of bad.
It's a double-edged sword.
And it is, because at the good part, it made all bands almost equal playing field. You guys all have the same things at your fingertips that you can use as far as getting your music out there and getting yourselves out there. But unfortunately now, because the day of record labels, dead. It's gone. Everybody knows it. There's a few that are still left around, but mostly all you're going to get is a distribution deal, 9 times out of 10. And then if you take some kind of deal and they're like, hey, we're going to give you $20,000 to start it all up, they're going to want that plus fucking interest. And it's like you just took a home loan out and fucking, but it's at like 42% fucking interest rate. And you totally get fucked. And then before you know it, you're upside down and the band goes fucking bankrupt. So unless you already have the fucking funds to put yourself on tour and get out there more, you're kind of stuck.
Yeah.
And that's the bad side of it. Back then, record labels, they could fund your tours, fund all that stuff, but you end up owing them forever, which is why all these bands are playing in their 70s and 80s and they're collapsing on stage and dying. Like, I'm pretty sure the Black Sabbath fucking show, Ozzy might die on that throne on that stage.
I
wouldn't be surprised.
That would be a way to go out, though.
That guy's a legend. I don't want to
be surprised.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
But I don't ever want to be like that.
He might be the next Betty White, though. We don't know.
He could be. I mean, I used to always tell the day-old joke that when the world ends, there's only going to be 3 things left: Keith Richards, Ozzy Osbourne, and the cockroach. And that's it.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Keith Richards will ever die. I don't know how old that motherfucker is, but goddamn, he's been the guitarist for
Rolling Stones, right?
He's a fossil.
Yeah, I don't know how he's alive with all the fucking amounts of drugs that he's pumped into his body over the years.
Maybe that's what's keeping him alive. Who knows?
I can say the same thing about Ozzy, bro.
Yeah. That's why I put him in that category. Ozzy, Keith Richards, and the fucking cockroach. The only 3 things that'll still be alive after the world ends. All right, Mosh, you're up.
So, given the fact that I know y'all are nerds and I fucking love it, if y'all could choose one of y'all's songs to put in a video game, what is it and which game would it be?
Ooh, that's a really good question. I like that. What's
it called? What's the most recent Marvel
Rivals?
Is that the fighting based game, almost like Mortal Kombat? I never played Rivals.
No, it's not that one. I don't.
It's know. like old Marvel versus Capcom type of shit.
Are you talking about DC versus Marvel?
Yeah. If they ever made another one of those, bite the curb all day.
Fuck,
I feel like
I remember that shit.
I mean, I would say either GTA 6 if it comes out, and probably Skate, the new Skate game.
Oh yeah,
that'd be pretty cool. Just because
something about that
skateboarding needs that thrash back.
See,
I haven't
played skate in a while.
Do you realize how many people found out about metal bands really started going mainstream when Tony Hawk came out?
Yep.
And those Like I discovered so many bands off of fucking Tony Hawk Pro Skater. It's fucking ridiculous.
I blame that video game on my music taste, bro. Like that's pretty much what started it. You know,
pretty much all of our days.
Dude, everybody played it.
That's how it all
Everybody
started.
fucking played it. You
Dude,
know?
I remember getting that freaking demo in the Pizza Hut box.
Man.
Do y'all remember that shit?
I do.
When everything used to be fucking awesome.
yeah.
I mean, damn.
And
Once
then-
upon a time.
Once upon a time,
And
yeah.
then we all became
Yeah.
adults.
I was
Facts.
honestly like at the tail end of it, but I still got a little bit of it because I'm only like 28, so
Yeah, we're actually a day apart.
Oh shit.
Like same year. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Okay.
We were meant to do this shit together.
Hey, sometimes that's just how it fucking rolls out. I mean, that's just how it is.
Hell yeah.
So, if you guys could have your choice and play any fucking festival in the world, any of them, which one would you want to play?
incarceration.
Okay. I was waiting on Vakken because
That's
Um,
really
it says every time.
Rockville.
Yeah, I was probably gonna say Rockville. Yeah, probably Rockville. Just
Are y'all-
because I've been and it's
Are
so
y'all going
cool.
this year?
Do what?
Are you going to Rockville this year?
I am.
I am too.
No
We're
shit.
gonna have to hang out. Yeah.
Oh
I'll be
hell
there.
yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Oh, shit.
Are you camping?
No, I'm staying
No.
in a. Well, see, my day job, I'm a damn property manager for a short-term vacation rental company. So
Right.
I'm staying in one of our rentals down there in Daytona with actually my lead singer and my guitarist. So
That's sick.
we're gonna have to
That works out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to camp with this guy.
Fuck yeah, dude. Cool.
Why
You're
not?
gonna be there the whole time though, right? Like all
Oh,
4
yeah.
days?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be there all 4 days. Yep.
Dope.
I'll be there the whole damn time. All
Fuck yeah.
Rockville and fucking incarceration. I dig that. I've actually been to incarceration, but it was before Danny Wimmer bought it. It was like I think it was the second year that they ever had incarceration. I went to it, and it was much smaller than what it is now. So I haven't been to it since it fucking exploded.
Hmm.
So
Hell yeah.
it was a teeny tiny little thing. Anyways, so as far as y'all, let's get into kind of the techie stuff because everybody always wants to know what brand of equipment do each one of you choose, and do you use different equipment recording versus live?
We use the same equipment.
It's mostly the same equipment for recording as we do live. We go to our drummer Clay's house and we record on Logic. But as far as guitars go, we use Neural DSP, and that's what Austin uses live as well. And then also the bass as well. They run out of a quad Cortex that was made by a Neural DSP.
Right.
And then as far as everything else, we got like an outboard interface with a power conditioner, power supply, and just the laptop so we can use in-ears when we're playing live. Other than that, nothing too crazy. And that's all I know about because we don't have Clay. He's our tech savvy guy.
He is.
Fair
And
enough.
we also haven't played a show yet. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that just it blows my mind that y'all have like exploded to the point that you have and had never played a fucking live show.
Well,
Nope.
I can
Not yet.
also I also have to give credit to the prior project that Austin was in because he did have a good rapport with that band. And then also my other band, First One Dies, we're pretty well known too, and that band is freaking awesome. You
And
guys should check
Clay,
them
too.
out too if you
Oh,
they played in two
already know
different other bands, No Ghost, they're freaking awesome. And then A Test, they're awesome too. A Test is like almost on the hardcore side, metalcore side, and then No Ghost is like what would you say?
I'd say metalcore.
Metalcore, but like modernized metalcore.
For sure.
And then my other project, First One Dies, is just like it's like traditional hardcore and traditional deathcore. mixed together.
I know First One Dies. That's
Okay.
like it's like
Okay.
I seen you start to
have
follow
admit.
the Sound Injection page today, and I was like, dude, that dude looks fucking familiar. So I clicked on it. I was like, oh, that's a vocalist from First One Dies. Wait a minute. Oh shit, he's named after- all right, this is cool as shit. This is even getting better.
Well, see, simple situations like that happens a lot more often than you think. For all of us. And then our bassist Noah, he's also in First One Dies as well. You can see him banging his head on the corners of the LCY video.
Oh, you talking about the big motherfucker?
Yeah. He's 6'11".
God damn, that's a big sub.
Yeah.
Because I was watching y'all's video and I'm like, these motherfuckers are either really short or this dude is huge.
No, yeah, he's tall. He makes his bass guitar look like a guitar.
Damn. Woo. How tall is he?
He's 6'11".
God damn.
Yes, he used to play basketball.
Yes.
I was about to say, oh,
He did.
Oh,
We
just
love him to death, though.
basketball?
Say what?
Just basketball?
From what I understand, yeah.
Yeah.
He was pretty good too from what he was telling me in his past experiences along with his friends and his parents. So
I think he like rolled his ankle or
yes,
his knee.
I think it was
one of the two.
he messed up his knee, so he had to stop. And of course,
You need your knee for basketball.
yeah, you need that thing.
I know that very well. I know that very well. I tore my ACL 3 times in 2.5 years.
Damn.
yeah, that'll
Football and
fucking,
wrestling.
Ooh,
that'll fucking end it real goddamn fucking fast.
for real.
All right, CB, you up on deck, brother.
All right, so we all have our pet peeves. What are some of your guys' pet peeves in the music category that people do to irritate you, or like some of your band members do to irritate you? What are some of those?
Respond to me. I'm also a promoter, so like when you leave me on red, I'm gonna get a little butthurt. I'm sorry. You could have just said no, bro.
I understand that.
Like, come on.
You know, and I was a promoter for many years, and I was the same fucking way. Was like, you could tell me no, you're not gonna hurt my feelings. If you can't do it or you don't want to do it, it's cool, but don't fucking ghost me.
Yeah.
Like, I hate that shit. And if you ghosted me, I'm not gonna pick you up for another show.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'll give bands benefit of the doubt, and I'll message them like 2 more times for other shows opportunities. And if they just still don't respond to me, I'm just like, I'm not even gonna worry about you, bro. I'm not wasting my time no more.
Yep.
And then they're like, "Oh my god, wow, you had such a great show." And I'm like, "Yeah, I work for GMO." And they're like, "Oh."
It's like, yeah, I'm that dude that you fucking ghosted, you asshole. How about that shit? All right, so what was that one moment in your life that you decided that you want to be a musician? Was it a certain band? Was it a music video? Family? Like, what was that defining moment that you're like, this is what the fuck I want to do?
Guitar Hero.
Yes! I'm
Yep.
so down with that.
That's it.
For me,
That's literally it.
For me, it was way before I could even play Guitar Hero. I was in diapers watching my dad play shows and play bass in his band.
Shit.
He was in a 80s thrash metal band back in we used to live in New York. That's where I was born. So I was definitely in the music life pretty much out straight out the womb. My mom hated it. She was like, don't bring my kid around those assholes. They're all dirty. They drink too much. They smoke too much. My dad's like, he's gonna see it one day.
Yeah, we'll find out regardless. So
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like mine, this just goes to show my age. Mine's MTV, and it was fucking Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, yeah.
It was the very first time that I watched they played music videos on Beavis and Butthead, and it was Ace of Spades by Motorhead. And the minute I seen fucking Lemmy on bass, I was like, that's it. I want to play bass, and I want to be just like fucking, because that's one bad motherfucker.
Dude, I don't understand how he does this. Like, whoa.
Yeah, I have no idea. You know, I have no idea. I got the chance to see him play live several times. I even got the chance to fucking meet him. And he was one of the coolest motherfuckers I think I've ever met in my life. And I wish I would have had a little bit longer to see him more, but and I wish he was still fucking here because I know they'd still be fucking playing if he was. All right,
yeah.
you're up on deck, bro.
Who is?
You are.
Oh, me. Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. So if you guys had any advice for, you guys have a lot of experience with other bands. What is some advice for somebody who's just getting started?
A lot of interesting.
Perfect your craft before you start setting deadlines.
Okay.
That's some good advice.
It's actually a really good one.
Mm-hmm. Because once you start setting deadlines, you start setting expectations. And people that are not in the music industry don't understand how long it takes for you to actually create something. You could do it in a day. You could do it in an hour. You can do it in a month. Just really depends on you. But once you start setting that expectation and you don't have stuff backlogged already, you're gonna be digging yourself in a hole. When you're trying to pick yourself up and actually get to where you want to go, it's best to have that safety cushion. It's like starting a business. You're always gonna have that little plateau where things kind of just get like, stale in a sense. And you need to have a cushion to live off when it comes to back up to it rising. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yep.
That's a good one. That's definitely a good one. All right, Mosh, what you got?
Going back into the nerd shit.
Of course you are.
What's y'all's favorite anime?
Oh, bro.
I knew that.
I am breaking
Dude,
out
I'm
that
sorry I
list.
have to say this one, but Dan to Dan, that shit's hilarious. Yes, bro. Turbo Granny has me sent. The fact that his balls are gone and they're gold marbles.
Can I do a top 3? Because I can't pick one.
Nah, you can go ahead. I'll allow it.
So I actually have. I don't know if you can really see it, but Sasuke.
Naruto all day.
I'm a big Naruto fan for sure. Dan to Dan's on that list as well. Actually,
I also really love Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer, of course. But all-time favorite since I was a child, Gundam. Gundam, all the way. Gurren Lagann, Code Geass, all of it. I love mech anime.
That's some good
Dude,
stuff.
when Gundam showed up in Ready Player One,
Yeah.
Yes. When he showed up,
that had me. I was like, all right, this movie ain't that bad now.
Yeah. I mean, that movie was great for me. I love that movie. I mean, it had everything. I'm sorry, and it even had Harley Quinn in
For
it.
me, I just felt like there was just a lot of subliminal messaging in that, and I'm like, all right, I get why we did this.
I have a nerd question now. It's my turn for a nerd question.
Go ahead, lay it on.
Is Teen Titans, like the OG Teen Titans, would you consider that American anime?
Are you talking? You're talking about
Like OG Teen Titans on Cartoon Network or Toonami?
Okay.
I don't know.
It's a tough one, isn't it?
Because
the
they have
reason why
their own...
I want to say no is because of the fact that I heard the Japanese theme song so many times.
Yeah.
But I would have to say no.
No.
Man,
Yep. I would have to say
I
no.
would have to say yes all the way.
Yeah, it's got the style for sure.
The way I see it is like, well, I wouldn't go as far as saying every cartoon is an anime, but
No, that's that's
No.
why that one in particular.
No.
See, like I asked that same question because like I haven't seen any of these fucking animes at all.
I've
Ever.
seen Arcane.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna ask about Arcane because Arcane I fucking love, but I've heard people say it is, and I've heard a lot of people say it's not.
what, the TV show?
Yeah, Arcane.
Oh, dude, I loved it.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, that's not anime.
Bro, I don't what?
It's anime. It's anime.
That's like saying the 3D version, well, no, the live action version of Yu Yu Hakusho is an anime. It was based off of anime.
Yeah,
So it's technically anime.
I
Yeah,
loved
it's anime.
Arcane. Loved it. When they said they weren't doing a season 3, I was mad as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I was pissed.
For me though, I was kind of just like, I don't really like the live action. Like, why are we doing live actions? But everybody has their own. To each their own.
They nailed it with One Piece, though.
Yes,
I'm
I
sorry.
agree, 100%.
Fucking nailed that.
However, they did skip a lot of some things, but
They got to, though.
yeah. That's the one thing I hate about live action. They tried to do that. They did that with Inuyasha, and they skipped a lot of major, like, key points. And I was like, wow, this is a disappointment. And it's short. It was like an hour and 30 minutes.
Like, I wasn't disappointed with the live action of Bleach, but they could have kept it going.
Oh, yeah, it was Bleach. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
So
I don't know why I thought Inuyasha.
I'm sitting here thinking like Inuyasha had a live action.
Nah. Nah.
But it was still a great anime though. Classic.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so I'm gonna flip it back into music for just a second before we get into more nerd shit. What is the worst thing that's ever happened to you on stage? I've seen the look on his face.
Has it been that many times?
Fuck. I want to answer, but it's personal as fuck.
I have one. I guess it's not really that personal for me. I mean, I guess in a sense, but like, I think it was like my third show I ever played. It was because Joythief's actually my second band, like ever. So Drowned was my very first band, and I remember playing a show, and my friend was drunk. He's actually next to me, and he's not drunk now. But anyways,
sorry, John.
He was in the pit. He was a little rowdy, and this dude like kicked him across the entire fucking like basically like he was on the left side of the pit, and he kicked him all the way to the right side of the pit.
Wait,
and my friend was just like running, like just super fucking fast, a lot of momentum, and then I just see him like run back like he's about to go fight, and I'm just like, fuck, like I'm just playing guitar like while watching this, and just like, but I just had to keep going. Like,
yeah, there's only so much.
He's smarter than him?
For me, I'll go ahead and say it anyway, but I will say though, I would be dropping a little bit of a bomb just in advance. I was in the middle of playing a show, and I had to stop playing in the middle of the set because I was coughing up blood.
Whoa!
I had to go to the hospital, and I found out I had cancer.
Whoa!
Shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You did warn us that you was dropping a bomb, but we wasn't expecting that.
So
one.
how are you now?
I'm good now, dog.
Okay.
I'm good now. I'm
I'm
5 years in remission now.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good. That's
I'm good. It was a long 8 months sitting in a hospital during COVID where nobody could visit you in a hospital, but I definitely hit a fucking low. I lost my apartment, I lost my truck, I lost my job.
Yeah. I could
COVID fucking sucked.
Yeah. It did.
You're telling me I got that shit when the first strand came out, the one that was killing everybody. I got it. I was sick for almost a month. Finally came out of it, and I lost my goddamn smell permanently. Still can't smell to this day.
Damn, that's fucking.
Damn.
Never got it. It was so fucking weird because I'm like sitting there fucking lighting candles and lighting incense. I'm like, why can I not smell this shit? Is this shit defective? Like, what the fuck is going on? And I like cooking food, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But I never got it back. Still to this day, can't smell a goddamn thing. Although it is really handy when I go to festivals because I cannot smell urinals, so I ain't smelling nobody else's piss, shit, vomit, fucking nothing, which is great.
Lucky you.
Goddamn, if you've ever been to a fucking festival urinal, that is the worst.
Firefly Festival in Maryland.
Ugh. God, it is the fucking
And then
worst.
working the festival is worse because you're sharing lodging with all the people you're working with, and they don't know how to act.
Damn.
I could only imagine. I could only imagine. All right, CB, you're up, brother.
So, what is your guys' go-to snack?
Okay, you gonna steal my question a little bit, okay?
It depends if it's candy or not. Like, are we talking candy? Like,
just anything. Like, what's your favorite thing to eat when you're just not eating a meal?
Three Musketeers or hot Cheeto fries?
Okay.
Man, Three Musketeers.
Warheads or whales?
Okay.
Damn, you like that?
Whales are
Shit.
dope.
I love. They're so much better than goldfish.
Yeah.
So I'm a Cheez-Its guy. I love fucking Cheez-Its.
Oh, here we go.
Oh
Here we
yeah,
go.
I'll eat cheese out the
Cheez-Its are good
bag.
too. Oh yeah, I love cheese and milk. I drink a lot of milk.
I drink a lot.
I'm the same way.
I just love it, man. I don't know.
My
That's
stomach
it.
hates me for it.
I drink
Are
a
you
lot.
lactose intolerant?
Yeah,
Damn.
but that don't stop me. I didn't hear no bell.
Yeah, that's like every person that's lactose intolerant. They're sitting there with a fucking tub of ice cream. Aren't you lactose intolerant? Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna hate myself in the morning, but I'll be fine later.
Or queso.
I'm gonna turn into a human shit cannon here in about 2 hours, but it'll be all right.
Yep.
Yep.
You're bloated as hell.
It's gonna be just fine. You go, buddy.
Well,
I hope you got a lot of Pepto Bismol.
No, I just raw dog it, bro.
Oh god!
damn.
I ain't gonna lie.
Holy shit, son! Oh god, that makes my stomach hurt even fucking thinking about it. Oh
Yeah,
hell.
he can't even eat Taco Bell without turning into a human shit can.
Literally, though.
That's everybody except for you.
I don't know why.
I don't know
Okay?
about y'all, though. But the jalapenos from Subway go right through me. That shit messes up
I
my
hate
stomach.
those
Off
things like
topic, but
candy.
fuck.
I
can't do
was
it.
Little, I used to eat those like candy.
I mean, I'll eat a jalapeno like candy, but for whatever reason, grocery store compared to Subway, nah, my stomach does not like Subway.
Because that shit ain't fucking real. They say it's real, but that shit ain't real.
Man, everybody says everything's real.
Yeah, and half of that shit ain't real. That's why you fucking shitting your goddamn guts out every other goddamn day.
Yup.
Because we're eating a bunch of goddamn trash.
That's
All right, Mosh, you up?
Well, I'm going back into the nerd shit.
Yep.
What's y'all's favorite video game
Bro.
and
Ooh.
what console?
Bro, I've been on this serious kick called Chivalry 2. I love that game. It's medieval themed. It's technically
I think I heard of that.
so you could play as first person or third person. It's like a combination of Dark Souls and Call of Duty.
Dude,
You're playing as a knight.
Good.
It's super good, dude. You could play up. So on your team, you're able to get up to 40 players. On the opposite team, it's 40 players, and it's nothing but just objective-based game or team deathmatch.
So it's better than For Honor.
And a little, it depends on the type of game that you like when it comes to that, because some people might not like this game, because it's also a mixture of those two games. But I did leave out the fact that it's also like Battlefield in the conquest aspect. So you have this large sandbox, and it's divided in objectives. You have to either defend or attack said objective to go to next objective before you reach the end of the game. And each objective is timed at most 10 minutes. Some are a little bit less, but it really depends on the map that you're playing.
That sounds fucking awesome.
It is awesome, but it's also where I'm still trying to learn is timed attacks and also dodging, and this is where the Dark Souls play comes into effect. You have to pay attention to literally every single thing that's going around you, and you'll have like 5 people around you, and you can't really do much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like where you could just run and start swinging. You know what I mean? Nah, this motherfucker, you press slash. He's like, ugh.
All right.
I'm still trying to get used to the timing.
All right.
But I love it, man. I love it. And then also my other go-to is Black Ops 6. So
I think we all play Destiny too.
Yeah.
I tried doing Destiny. I just can't do that pay-to-play stuff, man. I don't pay for Black Ops. I don't pay Chivalry. I don't do all that. You're so limited in Destiny if you don't pay for certain things. And I don't like that.
True that. So now that we are getting towards the end, what is the social media platforms that y'all like to use the best? Where can people get your music? And if you have merch, where can they get your merch from?
Facebook, Instagram's how you can really catch us the most. That's like the most active. Spotify, Apple Music.
Every distributing website. Except YouTube Music right now.
Yeah, YouTube, we're having some difficulties.
Merch-wise, we just have physical merch, like tangible merch that you can get at our shows right now. We will be making a drop shipping website here very soon, though.
Okay.
Awesome.
Excellent. So on that, all of you that are watching, stay put because we are out of here, but we are going to run the video for Bite the Curb. Y'all check that out. Please go check out all of their social media stuff. Follow them. And if you're close to where they're playing shows, go catch a show. Go do it.
Come catch us play with Hunt the Dinosaur in July.
Yeah. And our boys, Fight From Within, will be there. And they were just on our show.
Yes, sir.
So check them out on that. We love everybody. We'll be back Monday night. See ya.
Be
See you,
safe.
man.